So in this one, I'm going to be talking about why objects are so important in programming and how they can be used. By the way, guys, remember to like and subscribe because it helps the channel. And also comment if you want me to include a specific topic or go faster or slower or maybe more in depth. So I'm just going to go ahead and erase a lot of this stuff. And create a function. Actually, let's do it this way. Function persons. I give it two arguments, A and B. And remember, the arguments we give it when we're creating the function are placeholders for what we're going to use later. So I'm going to say this dot name, and this just refers to the person function. So, for example, before we might have done return something, and this would have returned A as person. So whatever we pass in as A would become persons, but we're working with objects. So we're going to give it multiple properties. This dot name equals A. This dot job equals B. And we can just go ahead and say, I'm actually going to delete the function start because we're not working with the DOM anymore. So let Joey equal, and then we're going to use the keyword new persons. And we're going to pass it a parameter of Joey. And we're going to give it a job of actor. And now let's just console log Joey. And remember, Joey's a variable, so we're not going to include it in quotes. So let's refresh our page. Remember, we took out all of this content right here. So command save and refresh. And let's go to our console. Start is not defined. Sorry, I forgot to take out start. Okay, so of course we console logged it. And we have over here person name equals actor, Joey equals Joey Trib, and it is an object. So that's when we get into really useful stuff. We can create objects really fast and create, for example, imagine like a database system where all we were doing is saying let person equal new persons and then including their properties instead of creating tag by tag. This is when we get into really dynamic stuff and get into making our code faster and better looking. So let's say let Monica equal new persons. Monica. Forgot the name. And cook, chef. Believe she's a chef. So I'm gonna clear the console and refresh, and we should see Joey and Monica. Sorry, forgot to console log Monica. And of course we see Joey and Monica. So now we're getting some really dynamic stuff. So let's do a window dot onload equals function. So we're gonna grab these divs and we're gonna give it the name of the friends. By the way, I'm just gonna bring these to the top just for clarity purposes. variables typically are stored at the top of the page, of the JavaScript page, just because it looks nice and it's very good styling, very good um, efficient way to place it. So I'm going to do the document.getElementById method, and I'm going to do friends1.inner HTML equals Monica, and you should see Monica fill up. The page will fill up with the Monica proper object. Cannot send inner HTML of null. Let's go back and see. Document.getElement by, oh wait, sorry, it's a class. Made that mistake last time. By class name, and we're using the first one, so we're going to use index of 0, and we see object instead of Monica's job or her name. That's because we're giving the inner HTML an object, and it's just reading it as an object. We should give it the object's property. So let's give it Monica dot name and command save, and you see Monica Geller. And let's do Monica dot name plus is a plus Monica dot job, and it should say Monica Geller is a chef, and we see it right there. Pretty simple. So let's do let friend 2, and I'm just gonna copy and paste this whole text, change a few things. This is how we write really fast code. We use objects, and objects are really fundamental to web development and programming in general. So we're going to use the second div. So of course that's the first index because we start by 0. And it has a background in blue. So we're going to pass it joey.name, and joey.job, command save, and go ahead, clear the console and refresh, and we see Joey Trib is an actor. Is a actor. Should have said N. That's actually kind of hard to read, so I'm just gonna pass it to the fourth div. The fourth div by the class D1. So I'm gonna give it a index of 3 because of course we start by 0. So Joey Trib is an actor. Forgot to include the space. Okay, so that looks a lot better. So I guess that's it for now. This is how we use objects, and we can get into some really nice stuff. We can create databases. We can, for example, if we were building a game, we can build like enemy objects or hero objects or maybe NPC objects. Or if we were creating a website, we can create like multiple different types of elements which had similar attributes, just slightly changed. So object-oriented programming is really cool stuff. So look into that, and remember to like, comment, and subscribe because it really helps the channel and it lets me know what you guys are interested in and what you guys are not interested in.